He set out a life notice. And then we can get back to the mystery labyrinth. As of, what? Tuesday. Yes. Alright, let us get to it. Beautiful. Alright. If you guys don't remember last time, we were going through the mystery labyrinth of chapter 4 of Master Detective Archives Raincode. Why is it such a long name? Who knows? Hey Okonder, how's it going? How is it going? You ready to solve mysteries? 'Cause we're solving the mysteries.
Let's try going back to the fork in the path. Maybe something else changed.
Yeah, it has changed twice. And every time it's not been a good answer. Today was great. Yo, what happened? What went on? What made it so great? You already know?
Nothing's changed.
Well, for the rest of us, you know.
What? There's nowhere to go? What was the point of eliminating all the other paths?
Come on.
Don't start with that again. How about you help us for a change? You
That's really
better
nice.
cooperate.
Hey, fair.
Unless you want to get chopped up by
Just
Master
cozy day.
Solution Blade.
Hold on, Shinigami.
I don't want to get chopped up. I dislike pain immensely.
Yo, Vivia.
But you know, the journey up to now wasn't a waste. We did eliminate many possibilities.
That is true.
But that means nothing if we can't reach the truth.
Nothing. Why do you want the truth in the first place?
Huh?
It's easy to say you want the truth. But are you sure you
Today's
can
been pretty
handle
cozy
it?
for me as well.
No
It's
matter
been
how
bad.
cruel that truth may be.
Can I handle it?
Shinigamis are
I'm still
handful,
not
fam.
sure
What do you
if
mean?
you're the kind of person who can. I bet you're not sure either. That's why you're still so hesitant. This mystery labyrinth also reflects your reluctance. Maybe that's why you can't reach the truth.
What are you talking about? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I won't hesitate to expose the truth.
So you still haven't realized it? Guess you're not quite there yet. Well, that's fine for now. But eventually, you'll be forced to make a choice. When that happens, you'll have to prove your conviction and expose the truth, like you said.
Does he know that we don't
Let's
know?
find some clues.
I'm concerned.
As an apology
Condor,
for the
who's
distraction,
the culprit?
let me tell you something.
Who is it?
This labyrinth appears to
My day's
change
been
shape
pretty
by
cozy.
reflecting our
I woke up
investigation.
at a fresh 6 a.m.
So,
and have just
instead
been
of
reading,
following the
writing,
revealed path,
working ever since.
isn't it possible to
Good.
carve your own path?
It's absolute
Carve
vibers.
my own path. That's right, Shinigami. We can create new
I'm
routes
such an
with our
early
own
riser
deductions.
these days. It's real weird.
Maybe we can do it here.
Sometimes,
Okay.
just a slight change in perspective is enough to completely change how you see things.
Bro, this happened in the last
So
mystery
if I
lab.
change my perspective here, I might see something new. I see. I was so focused on how to overcome the security system. But that's not right. I need to change my perspective and think about who could have overcome it.
Don't box yourself in with your
Okay.
own assumptions.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
I hate when the anemic vampire tells us what to do. But if if Master wants
I
to.
can think of someone that could do it.
Then fine. I'll lend you my power. Lay it all out, Master.
Oh god, we gotta think of a word. Oh god, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. What's the mystery word they want me to... God. Okay, what's the question?
Let's work together as a team.
Okay,
You.
okay, sure. Is it who I... Okay, it's not who I think it is. So you're saying Amapal? Okay, I thought. Okay, sure. So, there was a second one? Can I have my A back? Yeah, my being carb. How's it going? Where, oh, wait. I need an L. I need an L! I need an L! How y'all's doing? How y'all's doing? There's a second Amapal? I've been a bit. How have you been? I was abroad for a while. I was in Switzerland. Yeah. Very fun.
A new route appeared.
This is all thanks to me.
Perhaps I said
Same
too
as usual.
much.
No, real,
Wow.
real.
Nothing has been
fair.
solved yet.
I wish you'd express yourself a little better. How can we tell if you're happy or sad?
We are doing
I've never
mystery
been
level
happy
today.
or sad.
We're speedrunning
My
this because I
entire
have
life.
a meeting at 6. So I'm trying to get it done within the next 3 hours.
die
I
someday.
feel like I can.
This guy's hot.
Hey, we love it. Love
Anyway,
seeing that.
let's explore this new route.
The second Amapal? Curious about this. Out. How you doing today, Carp, by the way?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, the sniper didn't kill me last
When you
time.
think about who could get past security, the only option we know of is Amapal.
That is true.
True, and that's how we were able to get through security ourselves.
But it's just a toy robot, right? How is it related to the case?
I don't know yet, but
Quiet. Hey, we
since
love that.
Amapal can get through security, it must be important.
I hate distractions. Like, if I'm working on something, even, like, the smallest bits of noise will make me pissed off. It's not good. If something interrupts my focus,
It's sealed off here, too.
then I'm never gonna get
Hey,
work done.
there's an intercom. Maybe someone will respond if you use it.
We just kind of
No way.
recreate how the culprit got in.
Huh? Doctor?
Huh? Wait. What the? Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Isn't this the footage of when the doctor was attacked?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
The mystery materialized. Must be related to what the doctor just said.
Sure, what's the question?
So the question is, who did the doctor say, "Who are you?" to? Well, I'll leave it to you.
I don't get how you can keep believing at a time like this.
Bro's just chilling. Well,
Let's solve this thing.
we have just produced evidence that the only person we can understandably notice or understandably know was able to get in was this, so... Also, hey, old duck, how's it going?
At this point in time, you still had it borrowed, however weird it may be, and normally...
Well, soon... Okay, yeah, there was... I think there was only... Hold on, let me check my notes. I'm pretty sure there was only one Amapal that was, like, physically being able to be used. Right? Okay, it doesn't tell me here, but I'm pretty sure that was right. Also, why would he say, "Who are you?" at nobody? It
I can certainly understand why you'd want to choose that. I considered all...
Well, why would he
if,
say
which
to
means...
We pursued this app. What's that even mean? I'm confused.
The trap didn't activate. Does that mean we found the right answer? Huh? So the right answer is no one? Why would the doctor say, "Who are you?" if no one was there?
The security was still active at the time, so no one could enter the doctor's lab, right?
Hence he
And
got
that was
killed,
before
though.
I borrowed Amapel.
Are you saying it was a staged suicide, Yuma?
The only explanation is that no one was there.
Why would he say that if no one was there?
I think if we go there, we'll find the answer.
What?
Okay, hold on.
That route's obviously just a side road. Who cares what the old geezer was thinking anyway?
But it looks like this is the only way we can go. Besides,
does.
I am curious about what was going through his mind. It could be an important factor in solving the mystery behind this case.
Still, being forced to take a side route is too much trouble. Makes me wish I was dead.
There was definitely a killer because... Goddamn... Bro was dead. Then Yako die or gets stabbed after. So, assuming that's the same culprit, then there must be a culprit for this. Either that or the doctor staged a suicide and the person who was communicating with stabbed Yako.
So, Master, do you have an idea about what the geezer was thinking?
Not yet, but I think it has to do with why he said, "Who are you?" I think the doctor was putting on an act.
An act? Really?
The doctor put on an act for a reason, but I have no idea why. We have to figure that out by going down this doctor's motive route.
I feel like my base idea might hold some type of solid ground once we figure out more. But I don't know how much I like that idea. Huh.
He's here too?
You rats keep scurrying around. Do you really think you'll discover Dr. Weska's motive this way?
Maybe.
Good luck with that, morons! He had no motive at all!
May have had him.
Well, you said there's nothing here. Let's head
Okay,
back.
Olivia, come on.
We can't do that! If he's trying to block our path, then this route must be important.
Fine.
I'm only here because you maggots piss me off. So, I'm gonna end you here and now!
Bud, bring it.
This was all part of the doctor's plan? He didn't have a plan at all. That exchange on the intercom wasn't an act. There was no reason to put on a show. The doctor misunderstood. You probably don't know this. Weska put his soul into his work. The research was going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was.
This was all part of the doctor's
Ah,
plan.
yes. He totally loved Amaterasu. And that's sort of what the Eagle was
That
trying to get
exchange
there.
on the intercom wasn't an act. There was no reason to put on a show. The doctor misunderstood.
Gosh. Let's see. How
You
long
probably
is
don't
it?
know this. Weska put his soul into his work. The research was going well. The doctor was loyal to Amaterasu.
Oh, there we go. That's a more direct statement to negate.
No, the doctor was planning on betraying Amaterasu Corporation. He was trying to escape Kanai Ward.
That is true.
He said so in the messages he wrote.
You little...
Alright, let's pursue this avenue.
Yomi's rebuttal? What was that? What was he trying to deny? Why was he covering up the doctor's motives?
It seems that this case involves the inner workings of Amaterasu.
Right. The doctor was going to betray Amaterasu. And whoever he was emailing knew that. So the doctor locked himself in the lab to protect himself from that person.
Perhaps the doctor's act had something to do with that.
I mean, that's my initial thought now. Oh boy, it's quick time answers. Oh wait, probably not. Okay, cool.
It's the security gate. Everything's locked up.
That's our question.
Which means this is a complex problem. We have to choose the right door and insert the correct solution key.
This is way more hassle than before. Guess I'll leave it to you, Yuma.
As always.
I think I have an idea now. I think it's this. Okay. So how does that play into this?
Oh, the door actually opened. I knew I could let Yuma handle it.
Are you sure you aren't a phantom?
Yo, Connor, is this what you were thinking? You were like 5 steps ahead, surely, yeah? Totally?
So the doctor tried to swap places with someone else to escape from Amaterasu. The notes he left behind in the lab hinted at his plan.
You mean the diagram with the sulfuric acid being poured on someone?
Yeah, he was going to swap places with a corpse, then melt it with acid.
Yeah, that's the idea.
He wanted to disfigure it beyond recognition. That's how he planned to fake his own death.
At the very least, it'd buy him enough time to escape Kanai Ward. Or so he thought.
Wow! Melting a corpse with sulfuric acid? Yay! So cool and grotesque! So who was the substitute supposed to be?
Maybe the hitman. The doctor was under surveillance by Amaterasu, but he was still looking for a chance to escape. When he learned a hitman was after him, he figured his chance had arrived. The doctor was hoping to use the security system to kill the hitman and use the body as a decoy.
Now that I think about it, the doctor did seem to be waiting for the hitman to arrive.
It kind of.
The hitman hasn't arrived yet. When will he show up? Don't tell me this so-called first-rate hitman was captured by peacekeepers.
But the hitman never did show up. That's why the doctor had a sudden change of plans.
And that was the act he put on by asking, "Who are you?"
Perhaps that was a trap to lure you in, Yuma.
He was trying to lure Master?
He considered taking advantage of the detectives, since the hitman never showed up.
I feel like
So
the
if he
bones
called
of
for
Yuma
help,
wouldn't really look
he
like
would
Dr.
charge into the
Voisko, but
lab, not
who
knowing
am I to
anything
say?
about the security system, and thereby acquire the corpse he needed as his decoy.
That seems overly complicated. Like those guys who overthink asking girls out.
Well, he couldn't have used another researcher. Someone would have noticed their absence. He needed visitors, people from outside to pull it off.
Okay.
So if I didn't know about the security and had rushed into the lab...
You'd be a super sexy skeleton right now.
Shinigami, you
So
good?
close.
Oh yeah, Tomika, welcome.
You
Isn't
love
so? How long have you been here? I can give you a rehash of what we figured out so far. We don't know how a culprit got in there, but we do know that Dr. Huesca was trying to fake his own death by luring somebody in, splashing them with chemicals, and then getting out of there.
But the
That's what we
doctor's
found
plan
out so
failed,
far.
And he actually got boom killed by the hitman. I get what he was trying to do,
Welcome
but
to-
what about the impossible murder?
Assuming the attack on the doctor was just an act when we saw him through the intercom, we at least know for sure the real attack hadn't happened yet.
No.
In
Yeah.
other words, the culprit entered the lab after that exchange. So the problem is, when did they actually enter?
That's the question. Suppose they're not one and the same, I don't think.
Where are we?
This place is a real mystery. Then again, I suppose that checks out.
Huh? Shinigami?
Yeah! Master! This looks like an important turning point! So, is that your final answer?
I haven't said anything yet!
That's the question.
Master, you need to narrow down the timing for when the culprit got inside. Now then, here's our fateful fork in the road. It's life or death. We're at the crossroads of mystery and solution.
I would obviously say before, but I want to see which way the footprint is on the Amapal.
Which one will you choose?
Can I not see my solution keys? Okay. I want to see what the footprint is. Hold up. Which way is this facing? Critical lab. So this is in the lab. So, assuming this is the button to open that door. Is that approaching in or out? Because honestly, Duke could have just trailed behind Amapel that entire way. I mean, but we would have seen someone enter at that rate. We have not. Fell to the left. Friend is facing right. Fell to the left. Friend is facing right. So that means that someone was approaching, yeah? At that point, because if he drops left and it's not left, then someone must have been approaching. Okay, never mind. I think we overanalyzed that footprint a little bit.
He
Too much.
already had a knife stuck in him. Which means he was murdered before Amapel entered the doctor's lab.
Your answer? Is correct! Congratulations, Master! Would you like to double down?
What are you talking about? Anyway, let's keep going.
Well, let's see.
Little by little, we're narrowing down when the culprit entered.
Yeah, I suppose he looked at the footprint too soon. Semantics and all made it so that I guess the guy was in there before Amapel technically went in, but could have gone along with the guy. That's where it tripped me up. Like, I didn't know what type of time processing they were
but
trying to.
we still don't know
walk
how
in there.
yet. It had to be between when we spoke to the doctor over the intercom and when Amapel entered his lab. During that time, the culprit
This one's
entered
a
the doctor's
real
lab
thinker.
and murdered him.
So the most likely time would be when you went to borrow Amapel, Master. The culprit had to have entered the lab then.
But Fubuki waited at the front chamber while Desuhiko and I went to borrow Amapel.
Hey, yo,
She said no one entered
GG's
or
car.
left the lab.
A frame of Fubuki now? How much health do I have left? I feel like I've been brute forcing this a little bit.
Huh? We're back on the original path.
Maybe you're supposed to try opening that door now.
I'm sure that from here on out, it's not just about when, but also how the culprit got in. Yuma, There's no need to push yourself if things get too hard.
No, I can do it. I'm going to solve it.
This is a map of the critical lab.
So we have to determine where the culprit was before the murder.
We'll have to solve them one at a time. Let's start with this mystery.
If we know where the culprit was before they got in, this route will be clear too. Do you know where, Yuma?
I have an idea. I don't know if it's right, but I have an idea. So Fubuki was here, right? Fubuki was here. This is the toxic chamber. This is the panels. I think he was hiding in the airlock prior, yeah?
Here.
Okay. Yeah. That's the only place that wouldn't been...
Must have been here.
Yeah, must have been. Assuming he was hiding in the airlock before and then after.
Yay! It opened!
And then once Amapel
After
went
the
in, he
exchange
could have
on the
just
intercom, even though
came
it was
out
always
of the
a
vent
detective
and
at
just
the
followed
chamber.
behind.
When we went to borrow Amapel, the culprit had to have already made their way inside. But the airlock is the only location that isn't affected by the security system.
Yeah.
There. The culprit had to be inside that decontamination
It is the only
device
hiding spot that
before
could
committing the
exist here.
crime.
Alright. So I have an idea of how this works.
But I thought he was just hiding in there to avoid being spotted after the crime.
Probably used it two
So
times.
you think the culprit was in there before the crime too?
Yeah. The culprit was waiting for their chance. But we had no idea when we sent Amapel into the airlock.
And from there, Yuma, you guided Amapel to the doctor's lab. So
Just
the
trail
culprit
behind you,
entered
fam.
the doctor's lab before then? How would that be possible? Only Amapel could get past security, right?
Yeah, that's the next big question.
It's called trailing after Amapel.
Maybe the culprit used another Amapel unit.
No, there was only one.
No. The researcher mentioned there was only one functioning Amapel.
Which means the Amapel Yuma controlled was the only one that could get past security.
So the culprit must have taken advantage of Master's Amapel to get into the doctor's lab.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the only way. But how did they use it? There's no solving the doctor's murder until we figure that out.
Well, I have an idea. Will you hear me out?
Sure, Vivia, what you
What
got?
is it?
How about giving up? I'm getting tired.
Bruh.
Nope, motion denied.
If he was in the vent system and it was filtered out, maybe he waited until that
Another
stopped.
fork in the road.
Because
Such a
the
complicated.
only place he would need to take advantage of Amapel is getting through the shock chamber. Once he pressed the button and deactivated security, he could just walk over and pass him.
Mystery labyrinth.
Beyond each problem lies the truth. We're definitely getting closer to the heart of this mystery.
I feel like it's neither because Amapel's not going to be used as a shield. Both of those didn't make sense.
Do you think neither is really the right answer?
Given the process of elimination, that must be it. Amapel's hands aren't designed to...
As a shield, like, when I hear shield, I feel like it implied that it was used to, like, you know, protect against the toxic gas or protect against the shock, but it didn't do anything. like that. It just went through it first and made it so that the system deactivated before the culprit just walked past it.
Holding
So
thing.
it was pretty much
So
just
it
a
couldn't
dummy
use
to
the
get
knife
through
murder the
everything.
doctor. Which means Amapal wasn't the murder weapon. And the culprit couldn't have used it as a shield. It can't neutralize the toxic gas, and the high voltage shock will destroy it.
So then, how did the culprit use Amapal?
I think we'll find out if we continue down this path.
Huh? That was the wrong answer? Come on, Master!
I mean, in technicality, but
Where?
at least shield more so
We've been
implies
here
that like
before.
he's directly
looks like
behind it
we've
at
been
all
brought
times or
back.
something, or like
The
inside
door
of
we
it or
opened
something.
earlier is closed again.
At least to
Why's
me.
that?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Huh? Even the question is the same. Does that mean we gotta do it all over again?
What?
Well, the logic is still sound. There's no other hiding spot for the culprit besides the airlock.
So you want to choose the same answer and keep going?
If you do, you'll just repeat the whole process again. We'll just be brought back here if we can't figure out how did the culprit use Amapao. And I refuse to walk any more than I have to.
Hey, don't sit down!
What should I do?
This one's an interesting one.
Stand up! Stand up right now!
Stop it. Leave me alone.
The last one was real
If you
obvious
want me
compared to
leave
this
you
one.
alone, then help my useless master out!
Fine. Just one thing then. We're back at where was the culprit before the crime? Because you're stuck at how did the culprit use Amapao? With that in mind, these two questions are connected.
Connected? Both the culprit's location and how Amapal was used?
Help him out more! More!
The culprit was hiding in the airlock, where you also left the robot, right? At that moment, only the culprit and Amapao were there. So maybe the culprit did something.
The culprit did something to Amapal?
In the
Clues are
airlock?
always there, right under your nose. It's a detective's job to notice them. Did you notice anything strange back then? Any tiny detail? Try to remember.
Something strange. Hey! Now that you mention it, back then...
Listen, man.
Oh, hey, the screen lit up. So this is what Amapal sees. It's like the cockpit of a mecha.
Whoa, what was that?
Oh, it did glitch for a
Did it
sec.
break already? I thought it was state of the art.
No, it's alright. It's
It
stabilized.
did glitch for a second. I remember that now.
There was a moment when the camera stopped functioning while I was controlling Amapal. It returned to normal pretty quick, but maybe...
See? I told you it was right under your nose. You don't need any additional help from me, right?
That was a clue to help solve this mystery?
Actually, everything in this world is a key to solving mysteries. You just haven't noticed them.
That is true, Tom.
Perhaps there is more you're overlooking. Was there anything else unusual?
Something unusual. Something I missed.
Anything else? It's not like Amapal's camera showed the culprit.
Wait, that's it!
Huh?
Now that I think about it, wasn't that strange? The culprit must have gotten ahead of Amapal, but why didn't they ever show up on the camera? If the culprit went past Amapal to enter the doctor's lab, they would have been spotted for sure.
Now that you mention it...
But nobody showed up on camera. How did the culprit manage to pull that off? How can you move from the airlock to the doctor's lab without appearing even once on Amapal's camera?
Hey, aren't you just adding another mystery?
No. All the pieces are here.
My trailing behind still makes sense.
Yuma, the mysteries you face now can be solved with a single answer.
A single answer?
Sheesh. I talk too much.
Oh, one mystery after another!
That's all our questions right
It's a
now.
Pandora's box of mysteries!
Let's stay calm and think about it. There's plenty of time.
Oh, well, I suppose just not.
Or not. I'll keep
Bro,
reading.
come on,
You
dude.
wrap things up.
Bro's just chilling.
Remember what he said, Master. All it takes is one answer to solve these mysteries. Use those weak brain cells of yours and think!
Culprit's location. Amapal's usage. Its malfunction. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? All this can be solved with just one answer?
Could have been, but, like, how's that solve the gas issue? That's my only thing. I want to say... Oh, wait. I'll go with your answer, though.
I got it! The culprit rode on Amapal's head, using it as a method of transportation.
Okay. I still don't get the toxic gas bit, but sure.
With every open door, it
Unless
will be harder
Bink
for
was
you to
fine
turn
dying in 30 minutes.
back. Are you sure you want to keep going?
Absolutely. I will find the truth no matter what. This is for the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
I still don't get the toxic gas bit.
Hey,
I hope they address
you said
that.
The culprit rode on top of Amapal. What did you mean by that?
Literally what I said. The culprit rode Amapal and used it to get through. After we left Amapal in the airlock, the culprit came out of the decontamination device. Then they jumped on Amapal's head. The disruption in the footage was from the impact.
You jump from there? Christ.
Insane.
Is it? I think it's fairly reasonable. Amapal can withstand up to 100 kilograms of weight. So, someone riding on it...
Down, buddy. Oh my gosh. Are we okay? OBS decided to do a fucky wucky. We good? Here, I'm gonna refresh. We should be fine. Looks like everything's back stable. Yeah, again, apparently. Yeah, my OBS really hates this game, apparently. That's what I figured out. No fault of my own, by the way. OBS just being a stinker. Very weird. Anyway.
You're right. If it's true, then it does solve all of the previous mysteries.
That's true.
Riding on a robot makes me laugh.
It was dude, the culprit jumped on the stream. The culprit just jumped onto the stream, alright?
You're still missing something.
I just realized that true.
One major mystery remains.
Yeah, how'd the culprit survive the fucking toxic gas? That's what I want to know.
Side.
The greatest mystery of this case should appear soon. Just the thought of it gets me feeling down.
Good job.
This case's greatest mystery? This is the panel chamber.
That means the doctor's lab is just beyond it. If we can get through here, we'll reach the goal, yeah?
What about the toxic gas? We're just not discussing that shit. Who cares about the toxic gas?
Is this the greatest mystery you mentioned?
Not exactly what I was envisioning.
True video, me too.
Well, this is the mystery to be solved, so let's clear it out.
When's my question getting answered? That's what I want to know.
Beats me.
The gas did trigger, yes? Am I remembering this right? Hold on, I'll go watch the VOD. I'm pretty sure the gas triggered when Alma went through, unless I'm dumb and it didn't. I'm pretty sure it did, though. Here. Watching photographic evidence of what happened. I'm pursuing the file. Oh, that's... Okay, here's the chamber. Yes, the toxic gas did go off. It did go off. As per the VOD of a couple days ago, yes, it did go off. I just checked. Well, it wouldn't have gone off here. When did Amapel get kicked over? It's a shoe print. I wanna look at this. Opening the door. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be before. Maybe. I'll also go for, cause me when I'm about to check the VOD to see when this guy got knocked off again. But I'm pretty sure, yeah. Let's look at this. Let's look at your answer.
The culprit murdered the doctor before Amapel entered the room. Which means the culprit had to have gotten ahead of Amapel at some point. It was when the door first opened. At that moment, the culprit snuck into the doctor's room.
I'm pretty sure he got knocked over here, yeah?
When the doors were slowly opening, just like this. That's when the culprit took their chance.
Right. The moment
That's a
there was
big
enough
jump,
space
man.
for a person to slip through, the culprit
As he
hopped off
entered?
and went inside.
Like this?
Got up in those boss.
We still haven't reached the goal.
So,
I thought we could get into the
Alma got knocked down as he entered the lab, so assuming
Is this a
that,
joke to you?
probably the culprit
Your
escaped at that
deduction
point.
is full of holes.
Yeah.
If this is a joke, it's not very funny.
So assuming culprit
Master,
went in that
you know
way,
what to do.
then him being knocked
course.
over when entering is probably when when the culprit was escaping.
I'll take your garbage deduction and toss it in the trash. I am the saint of Kanai Ward, protecting it from filth like you! The culprit hopped on Malapal as the door opened, then slipped through the gap in the door. That's impossible, even for Fink the Slaughter Artist!
Why?
Think about it. If Malapal's line of sight changed just a bit, the camera would have...
Alright, it's this, because he can't move his head while he's holding a door open.
No one would do something so risky. The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must be really lucky. What, did they use some sort of special power?
Right.
No.
Okay, so it is actually Fubuki. Hold on.
The culprit hopped on Malapal as the door opened, then slipped through the gap in the door. That's impossible, even for Fink the Slaughter Artist! Think about
Then the
it.
culprit knew about Fubuki's time power?
If Malapal's line of sight changed just a bit,
And knew when it changed?
the camera would have caught it. No one would do something so
thought that was
risky.
the other one.
The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must be really lucky. What, did they use some sort of special power?
Okay, well, I thought that's the one.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
It was my original
The culprit
thing.
hopped on Malapal
Okay.
as the door opened,
She just fucking gaslit
then
me and the
slipped
thing
through
is the
gap
other
in
thing.
door. That's impossible, even for Fink the Slaughter Artist! Think about it. If Malapal's
can't believe
line
I
of
just
sight
got
changed
gassed.
just a bit,
Ow.
the
I was gonna
camera would
negate
have
that.
caught it. No one would do something so risky.
I'm gonna do the lucky. I'm gonna negate the lucky just to see if that's.
The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must be really lucky.
It's the earlier one. Okay.
that's right.
Yeah.
The
I
culprit
want. That's why I
hopped on
wanted to
Malapal's
negate the
door
previous
opened,
statement, but God, I
then
keep
slipped
doing
through
that
the
too
gap in
early.
the door. That's impossible, even for Fink the Slaughter Artist. Think about it. If Malapal's line of sight changed just a bit,
I couldn't.
Slash through this mystery.
He could. We really don't know anything about this culprit yet. Outside of his method of how getting into that
when
room.
its hand is stretched out,
Don't even know
won't
who it
execute
is.
Any other inputs. That's why when it was pressing the button for the door, the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
It did need to be someone that knew about that,
maggots, don't get so full of yourselves. You're not getting out of here alive.
though. I suppose just someone from the lab. I don't know how information on Amapel is circulated.
I get it. So Amapel couldn't move while the door was opening.
That's my initial thought, and
That's
then I
when
got
Culprit
gaslit
took
into
a
thinking it was something different Shinigami because of you.
Since the door opens outward, it's possible to take advantage of the blind spot it creates. That's how the culprit managed to stay outside the camera's view as they entered the doctor's room.
So it's an elaborate murder that took advantage of Amapal's design, and even the direction the door opens. Whoever planned this must have really wanted the doctor dead. I guess you can call it an obsession. How scary. Just like this passageway. Where will it take us?
You know, Tomoko, would it be crazy to put sus on Yomi?
Perhaps a suite
Like,
the culprit's obsession.
Assuming that Yomi knew about the doctor's desertion of Amaterasu. Maybe.
For display. A room of nightmares.
Knock it off with the weird soliloquies. Let's go.
You're really going?
Huh?
Again? What's with this thing?
Hey, Yuma. When the culprit entered the doctor's room while the door was open,
Huh? Yeah?
at the time, the doctor was in the room, right?
I mean, I
If
assume as
the
much.
door opened and an intruder entered, how could the doctor not have noticed?
So what if he did notice? It's not a big deal.
Yes, it is. If he had noticed an intruder, the doctor would have turned to face him. Which means he wouldn't have been stabbed in the back.
Okay, you're kind
That
of right
piece
about
of trash
that,
is
baby.
right. Your logic is flawed.
Hey, what are you, on the Phantom side now?
Listen to my incredible words of wisdom. Your crappy deduction is worth less than shit! Everything you do is a fucking mistake!
Was the doctor already dead by the time the doctor got there? Or preoccupied with something at least.
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent. It's full of inconsistencies. By your logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind. That's all impossible!
Master!
Yo, let's go.
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent.
I'm gonna repel
full of
the
inconsistencies.
back stab thing.
By your logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind.
That claim doesn't hold up! No, the culprit did stab the doctor in the back. That's how the body was discovered.
That's why I'm saying your deduction is inconsistent. By your logic, the doctor couldn't have been murdered in that way!
Yeah, I'm putting my two blades.
The culprit quickly entered the lab.
Am I stupid? The way that knife looks, it's almost as if, you know, the guy was approached head on and then stabbed behind from like an outreach from the culprit. Yes, 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 he was deaf. I remember this.
The doctor was in the room at the time, right?
Also, hey, Brands, how's
There's
it going?
no way you missed an intruder.
Ow. Oh god, that was not
Running
right.
is noisy.
Oh, but he's deaf though.
Say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
culprit
guess that was
quickly
the
entered
thing
the
I was supposed
lab.
to do.
But the
you
doctor
doing,
was in
Rance?
the room at the time, right? There's no way you missed an intruder. Running is noisy. So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit.
Can I rebuke that one? Because he can't hear.
And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back.
I don't know what they were. Both of the.
say,
Yes, I know.
The culprit quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right? There's no way you missed an intruder. Running is noisy. So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit.
Yo, I wish I could rebuke that one.
And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back.
Is that the end of your statement?
Unless you think the doctor was asleep. Is there any trace of him being drugged?
I don't know what. I mean, I should probably. I'm gonna wait for a statement that's like, oh yeah, you can totally
The
hear.
culprit quickly entered the lab.
That I can actually negate.
But the
Or
doctor
just hear
was in
the
room
entire
at the
thing at the
time,
very
right?
least. Because all these I
No
can
way
rebuke
you
with
missed
this
an
one
intruder.
fact.
Running is noisy.
And you know what's
So
noisier?
Wesker would have heard and turned
Nothing.
to face the
because,
culprit.
You know, he's deaf.
And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back. Unless you think the doctor was asleep. Is there any trace
thank
of him
God.
being drugged? Even if he didn't look back from his desk, he would have heard someone coming.
Yeah, there's the thing I'm supposed to negate. Long. Only took you long enough.
Wait, the doctor had trouble hearing. That's why he didn't notice the intruder.
Now you're spouting nonsense. Say whatever you want, it won't save you. There's a gaping hole in your logic. And there's no way you're gonna fill it at this rate. Because you, more than anyone else, you're the one refusing to see the truth right before your eyes.
What's that, bud? I think we're doing okay.
I refuse to see the truth? Vivius said the same thing, but...
It's strange, don't you think? Isn't it about time you noticed that something's off here?
Huh?
You've solved many mysteries up to now.
Yeah, that is
Yet
that is
none of them
very
are directly
confusing.
connected to the culprit's identity.
that's because the culprit is the hitman.
If that's the case, why haven't you reaped the hitman's soul? And that would end the labyrinth.
It's not that easy. The culprit will fight back unless we solve all the
Do you think Yako's the slaughter artist? Because assuming he took the bacteria head on, he could just be vomiting blood at that point. He didn't need to be stabbed. Though, wouldn't we have noticed there wasn't a stab
Mysteries
wound on
first.
him?
Hang on. What are you getting at?
In my eyes, the reason a single mystery hasn't been directly connected to the culprit is because of Yuma's reluctance. It's pushing away the mysteries that lead to the culprit.
Huh?
Subconsciously, you're closing your eyes to the truth. That's why.
Is it dead again? Hold on. The bitrate was just being shit. Is it better now? Should be better now. Man, today's not been my day.
You haven't touched on the hole in your reasoning.
What hole?
Whatever, that's enough. Just ignore this guy and keep going.
Oh, hey!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yuma.
We doing alright, Tomoko?
Jeez,
In terms
go
of
away.
the bitrate?
You know what I'm
Better now.
talking about, don't you? The huge hole in this investigation?
What are you...
Just ignore him.
Let's review your deduction, shall we? The culprit took advantage of Amapau's locked position and entered the lab. And before the robot entered the room, that person stabbed the doctor from behind. However, they bumped into Amapau while escaping, causing it to fall over. That was obviously a mistake, but since it wasn't captured on video, they were able to avoid detection. After that, the culprit went inside the decontamination device in the airlock to hide from you.
That's correct. So what's the hole in my deduction?
It's before all of that. It remains the case's greatest mystery.
How's that?
Which is?
Carp, is that lagging for you or
How
anyway?
did the culprit get past security?
What?
We already told you that. The culprit rode on top of Amapau as Master controlled it and was taken all the way to the doctor's lab.
But if someone was riding on it, how did they get past the high voltage shocks in the panel chamber?
Oh,
Or the toxic gas. Can we talk about the toxic gas, guys?
This is the end for you! You have nowhere left to go!
oh, come on! Why now?
I won't let you maggots ruin the peace of Kanai Ward! As the king of Amaterasu Corporation and the guardian of Kanai
I actually
Ward,
just think it's Yomi.
I will stop you here and now!
Perhaps this too is an obsession. Why does he insist on covering?
Man. Is that a normal thing or is that today's stream type of thing?
Up the
You're
truth?
looking to trying to fix that.
Tell me, what will you do, Yuma? Are you going to stay willfully blind?
No, I'll fight. Whether it's subconscious or not, I won't look away from the truth. I'll find the truth no matter what. This is for the Chief and everyone at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Good luck! You'll never find it. You'll scurry around this labyrinth forever, like blind mice.
Yeah. Something
You'll
is
run
definitely
away,
missing.
looking for an answer that will never come!
One bit does. Yeah, there's just a little bit of a hole with the theory. Hence my poison idea. But like, I.
Keep playing.
Yeah.
With your shit deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery. How did the culprit get past the security? The critical lab security system was always live. There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit.
Sure.
That security system? No living human can breach it!
Okay, I'm not denying that.
Don't tell me the culprit is a robot!
It's not.
But... that's right.
Keep playing with your shit.
Well, yeah, it has to be Forte then.
Deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery!
I don't know what to negate here.
How did the culprit get past the security?
Review.
The critical route security system was always live.
True. Unless it wasn't at that point. It was disabled an hour prior. So the panels were never live?
There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit. That security system?
I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
I'll pro game this up.
No living human can breach it.
I'm gonna go off this avenue first because I'm curious.
Don't tell me
about
the
it.
culprit is a robot.
Oh, thanks for shield, dude.
But... that's right.
Keep playing with your shit, Deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery. How did the culprit get past the security? The critical route security system was always live.
No, oh, wait.
Say,
Keep playing with your shit.
Okay, so it was
Deductions.
my first idea.
You still haven't solved the greatest mystery.
This
How
don't
did the
know.
culprit get past the security? The critical route security
I
system was
suppose I'll
always
think of the
live.
second statement because that seems the most reasonable.
There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit. That security system? No living human can breach it.
This one.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Yako supposedly doesn't have a forte. That's what the game has told me this entire time.
A human could get past the panel chamber by using Fubuki's forte.
They would have to know about Fubuki's
Fact,
forte
that's how
then.
we got past the panels. The high voltage
So,
shocks kept destroying
My
Amapau.
idea that it's Yako is starting to go further.
First time, every time that happened.
Correct. So whenever it was struck by the current, it went back in time. But while that was occurring, the culprit, a human, was riding on top of Amapau. That person was burnt to a crisp every time you failed.
But
Which means you killed the culprit over and over again.
Vivia,
Only once.
If only you had chosen to remain ignorant, I would have walked beside you in silence. But if you intend to seek the truth, then I must stand in your way.
I think it's Yako because he doesn't want me to
What are you
understand
doing?
who it is.
Why are you doing this?
he's going to betray you, Master.
Betray me?
It's up to you, Yuma. This is your final chance to save the world you believe in. What are you going to do? It's time to decide your past and your future.
Why, Vivia?
Wait, are we actually fighting a human? What? That's never happened.
Let me ask you.
Well, I guess I'll figure out what this is. Maybe.
How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber? It's impossible to avoid.
God damn, it's lagging again. Oh, it should be back. It went yellow in terms of the frame rate. It's good now though. If it doesn't resume, refresh.
The culprit would surely die.
No, 30 minutes, buddy. Oh. Never mind, I guess. Well, yes, he would have died in 30 minutes.
Maybe.
That he could have the time. It was a suicide mission, is what you're telling me.
How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber?
I wasn't paying
It's
attention.
impossible to avoid the gas.
Again.
The culprit would surely die. You should already know this, right? The gas is a special trait.
Oh my god.
The gas can see through even a gas mask.
That is true.
No ability
Finally.
to nullify its toxicity.
Uh-huh.
Once it hits you, you're done for.
That one I would negate unless it was red.
You die before reaching Weska.
That's one that you can negate though.
This is the truth.
If you pass through the toxic gas, you'll die. But you'll have 30 minutes before it kills you.
Hence why Yako faked
Which
his
means you
death
could
on his
survive
way
for
out.
30 minutes.
Which I missed.
What? Don't tell me.
There are no gas masks here that can block this toxic gas. And no fortes that can nullify it. There's only one way you could get through it.
Taking it
You
brute
do
forced.
Nothing. You endure it in hopes of Amapel taking you to the next room.
Then the culprit didn't do anything to counteract it and just passed through the toxic gas?
It's
That
the
was
only
my biggest
explanation
idea.
that makes sense.
Weird gripe here as well.
This is the truth. I can't believe it. But if the culprit really did just endure the toxic gas,
Then they...
the culprit is...
Yo, Tomiko, you remember how you said the culprit almost used Dezuhiko's power? I think that was Dezuhiko. And Dezuhiko covered for Yako. That's my idea.
It appears you finally glimpsed the truth.
That's my idea now.
Well, how does it feel to have your world shatter before your eyes? Isn't this what you wanted?
Huh? What's he talking about?
Yomi's mystery phantom and Fifia are both right. Subconsciously, I didn't want to know the truth.
Huh?
Damn.
Up until now, the Mystery Labyrinth was withholding the mysteries that led to the culprit. And that's because it's a reflection of my own reluctance.
Master, what's wrong? Do you know who the culprit is? It's the hitman,
Yeah,
right?
Dezuhiko stabbed Yako to make it look like he was Fink. That's my new theory. My new headcanon.
Is worthless. Nothing has less value in this isolated rainy city.
Maybe, yeah, this is okay.
What's the truth?
No, I can't trust no
Not
one in this
even
day and
you.
age.
Now, rot away and die right here. No one will get in my way. Kanai Lord, Amaterasu. They both belong to me!
I'm gonna be sad if Halara's involved, man. That was my goat. I said the last stream that Halara's my goat. But also, why kill the doctor? Doesn't make sense.
If the culprit carried out the crime like you deduced, then they should be dead from the toxic gas. But no one at the scene has died from poison. If you
think
can
of one
understand
person.
that much, then what are you still doing here?
You're right that no one in that lab died from that toxic gas. But that was part of the culprit's plan from the beginning. They planned to distort the facts of their death.
Yep, it was Yako.
Yuma, are you sure you want to face the truth? Your world will fall apart. The world that you believed in.
But why, though? I don't understand the why of it all.
Your deduction is wrong. Don't disturb the peace. It's not even worth debating. Is this the best you can do to refute it?
I'm kind of shocked, to be honest. I did not think that idea was gonna hold any ground.
This, I'll expose the truth.
Yeah, the motive is the real mystery now. Like, why?
The culprit misrepresented their death by using the hitman. The culprit realized their plan would be exposed if someone in the lab died from toxic gas. So they used the hitman to cover up their own death.
Nezuhiko.
Used the hitman?
Meaning, the hitman wasn't hired to assassinate the doctor. They were hired to cover up the culprit's death by toxic gas.
Huh? The hitman's target was the culprit? Not the doctor? But the doctor was stabbed by the knife with the inscribed F. Doesn't that belong to the hitman?
All you would need is a similar knife. The story of Fink the Slaughter Artist using a knife inscribed with the letter F is well known.
It's not like it's... You can't replicate it at all.
Leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the Slaughter Artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F.
So, it was all a ruse? The real culprit made it look like the hitman did it?
Stop. Stop! You useless garbage! To hell with detectives and the truth! I won't let you have your way in my city!
Game crazy. I don't even know if this is endgame, fam. This is just betrayal.
Dr. Wesco was killed by the hitman!
Huh? What's going on? Who's the real culprit?
The real culprit.
Yeah, I know who it is.
The real culprit is...
Yeah, I know who it is already.
The time has finally come, Yuma.
I knew it for
It's
a bit
time
now.
for you to acknowledge what you've known all along. If the tiny crack spreads any further, the mirror will shatter, exposing the chaos of the real world. Knowing this, will you still expose the truth? Then, show me your conviction.
Alright, Vivia.
Clues pointing to the identity of the hitman's target. I know. I've known all along.
Man, Yuma.
Expose the truth.
Poor guy, man. Poor fucking
it.
guy.
If you want to burn the world down.
Where's my list of suspects?
The bloodstained photo found in the hallway near the lab.
It did have
There
blue
was a
hair.
person pictured with a woman. That was the hitman's target. The real culprit behind this case. The blood obscured the person's face, but I know who it is. It could only be one person. It could only be...
How do you know? That person in the photo is the hitman's target. And who is it?
It's...
No.
When are they gonna let me tell you
Don't
who
you
it
dare
is?
say another word! No one wants the truth!
I need to know why though.
I
That's
don't
the real.
understand, but good luck, Master. I'm always by your side, haunting you.
What is the third option? Oh yeah, it's just this third guy that we don't know about actually. Alright, well, I guess we have to do this. Yeah, Fink. yeah, that guy.
Yoko.
Oh boy. Time to pursue this line.
Huh? Why? Why is Fuzzhead here?
And
Chief Yako was the only person attacked by the hitman in the lab. In other words, the Chief was the hitman's target. But Chief Yako tried to hide that photo by tossing it behind the houseplant. He hid it knowing it'd be an important clue. And that's because the person in the photo is Chief Yako himself. It was given to the hitman so he'd know his target, and the Chief tried to conceal it. Which means the blood covering the face on the photo was likely done on purpose.
Hold on, Master! Are you serious? You're really saying Fuzzhead is the culprit? Really?
yeah, I don't want to think
buy
about it either.
You think he actually put together this elaborate murder? He's knocking on death's door just for this?
I don't want to believe it either.
But why?
But there's no other way.
Don't forget this stuff.
Okay.
The Phantom vanished. The truth has been mostly exposed, and the labyrinth cannot function much longer. Anything I do now might not matter, but I'll do it anyway.
I want to know
Because
the motive so bad.
It's something I must do.
Maybe?
While the Chief takes his final breaths.
Vivia.
Yuma. If Chief Yako is the culprit, then what about that death threat? Why would the Chief send it? If he was the killer. Answer me, Yuma.
By sending that note, everyone would believe the doctor's life was in danger,
Security increase.
which was necessary for this sequence of events to take place. All the master detectives headed to the secret lab because of that note. Chief Yako brought them here to take advantage of their abilities and murder the doctor.
Huh? Their abilities?
But the death threat wasn't sent just to the detectives. The peacekeepers received it too. What was the point of that? Why put them on high alert? What is the truth behind it all?
The note was sent to the peacekeepers because they were also part of the plan. When the peacekeepers received the note, they dispatched a lot of their personnel to the scene. The master detectives were able to take advantage of the commotion to enter the facility. They did it by disguising themselves as peacekeepers.
They did do that.
It would be convenient to have a lot of peacekeepers around if you want to get into the lab disguised as one.
This is why the peacekeepers also received the death threat.
Hey, you still want to do this? It's not too late to give up.
I am well aware
This
of the
twist is
danger.
crazy.
I haven't gotten this much exercise.
My question is whether it's the entire agency and Vivian knew about the plan, and that's why he's like, you sure you want to call this? Or if it was just Yako. Because I could see Kazuhiko's involvement, I could see everybody's involvement at this point.
In a long time. But this is something I must do.
I don't know if
I
this was
can't
solely
leave the
Yako.
chief like this.
Vivia.
Let's continue, Yuma. So, everyone disguised themselves as peacekeepers and entered the lab. You were already at the lab, and that's where you met up with the chief, right?
Yes, but we decided to split up after the blackout occurred.
Yeah, Fubuki probably, maybe not.
Wait! That blackout should have caused a commotion. If we leave now, the peacekeepers will see us. I knew it. This place is crawling with them.
What do we do?
I'll draw their attention to buy some time. In the meantime, you two hurry to that
Oh
doctor.
my god, that's when he...
The chief said he'd buy us some time, but he actually went and hid inside the airlock.
Was the blackout part of the plan? So the one who caused it, was that also the chief?
No, that would have been Fink, because he was with us at that point.
No, that's not it!
Yeah. I didn't know if it was just one answer.
The chief said he'd buy us some time, but he actually went and hid inside the airlock.
So when do I get my second answer?
Was the blackout part of the plan? So the one who caused it, was that also the chief?
Curious when it gives you the second answer. Oh! No, it was just Yako either. What's this?
The chief was with me in the security room at the time of the blackout. It's impossible for him to have caused it. So the only person it could be is the hitman. It must have been part of the job. He instructed the hitman to cause a blackout at a specific time.
But why?
It made us think the doctor was in danger, so we'd go check on him. We used Amapal and Fortes to get through the tight security system. Chief Yako had it all planned out from the start. He used us to break through the security so he could kill the doctor.
I really want to know the motive, though.
So, Master using Amapal and the Sheltered Skank's time rewinding ability at the panel chamber? That was all part of Fuzzhead's plan?
The only way to get past security was to use both Amapal and that Forte. The Chief knew we'd figure that out.
I think it's more like... he trusted us. He trusted that we would arrive at that conclusion.
I'm counting on you both. See you later.
Trust? How could this be a trust thing? He was clearly taking advantage of you all.
This is where it could be very different.
He gathered the master detectives using a fake death threat, then used their fortes
I
to
feel like
commit
most of
murder.
them were in on it.
What a scumbag! He used you all to get away with murder! Out of all the criminals I've ever met, he's the worst coward of them all! Master, grab that coward and...
Enough!
Why did it have to come to this? Chief Yako saved me. He took me in. I had lost everything, even my memories. Sure, he may have been a little pushy at times, but still, I really admired him. So, why? Why did you do it?
That's what I want to know, man.
Is this about the woman in the picture? Chief, please tell me, or
There's no point in asking. That's just a mystery phantom. It's not the real Fuzzhead. Master, watch out!
The phantoms are a reflection of the same people in the real world, right? Which means he should hold the same thoughts. The photo behind the houseplant. I don't know what the chief was hiding. But that photo must have been dropped by the hitman after he was done with it. The chief picked it up and used his own blood to obscure the face. He knew the truth would be exposed if that photo was found, so he hid it behind the potted plant. He left his blood on it, almost like he wrote a dying message. But in truth, it was actually a secret he wanted to keep hidden.
Master, I think you know this, but to exit the mystery labyrinth, you will have to eliminate the culprit.
He's already dead because of the gas, so...
eliminate the chief?
Are you really going to do this? After all the mysteries are solved, the chief back in the real world will die. But you saw yourself, Yuma. The chief is already knocking on death's door.
Yeah.
Will you still bury him in the name of truth?
Bro's gonna have a fucking
The
crisis.
chief took me in when I had no memories, or anyone to turn to. I trusted him from the bottom of my heart. Now, I have to end his life?
You know, I liked it, surprisingly. The little bit of peace and quiet I found at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Vivia, you knew the truth behind this case from the very beginning.
I had a hunch. Because of my spectral projection, I knew the Chief had been planning something for quite some time.
Man, that ability's crazy.
But I pretended not to see. I admired him and the world he had made.
That's why you threatened me, and were so uncooperative in the investigation.
I knew you would reach the truth eventually, Yuma. But I tried my best to keep you away. Exposing the truth won't save anyone. Neither the Chief nor you.
Master, you've already come this far. You've got to finish this. What'll happen to the other Master Detectives if you die here?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you
I don't
wanted to
think they were
expose the truth
involved
and
because
save everyone?
I feel like Vivia would admit it at that point.
Vivia, you told me that the time would come when I'd have to prove my conviction. The conviction to accept the truth, no matter how cruel it may be. Now is that time, isn't it?
Yes, and yet you intend to continue. If you're prepared for it.
Hey! You better not get in Master's way again!
Yuma, do you remember when the Chief's soul called out to us?
I was thinking about
Huh?
it earlier.
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind. But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
I always averted my eyes from the truth. For my own sake. My own peace and quiet. But I could never say with confidence that I was proud of myself. In the end, I was just running away from everything. That's why I entrust this to you, Yuma.
And
We'll see, I
trust what?
suppose.
You signed a pact with the Death God in your desire for the truth. I want to see your conviction. As long as you don't stray from exposing all truth, I believe you'll be able to face it, cruel as it may be. I want to see it through to the end. It's why I followed you here. In that sense, we're accomplices. If you must bring down the Chief, then I will lend a hand. I won't avert my eyes any longer. I, too, want to live with my head held high. Because I, too, am a detective.
Vivia.
When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
I understand, Chief Yako. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
We're exposing the truth right now? Where's my explanation? don't have. Wait, I suppose, but look, Christ. I'm sad now, fam. I have to go back to the start. I have to go look at it. Bruh. I have to do it, I suppose. Well, watch the next mystery just be like some random culprit. It's gonna be crazy.
Step right up, step right up! Peacekeepers, a CEO, a research doctor, a hitman, and master detectives! 2 dead bodies, but lots of shady characters! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
The victim in this case is one Dr. Weska. This incident features a sinister and meticulously detailed plot centered on the doctor.
The old geezer was holed up inside a lab at Amaterasu HQ. He was a total hermit in the critical lab with a totally overkill security system.
The culprit made thorough preparations beforehand to break through that system.
Boom killing a shut-in is hard work. The humane thing to do is to reintroduce him to society first.
Yeah, with that out of the way. Posing as a hitman, the culprit sent a death threat to the Peacekeepers, the detective agency, and the research lab.
Man.
At the same time, they contracted a real hitman and had him infiltrate the research facility.
They spilled the beans about Gramps being in danger to lure both the Peacekeepers and the detectives to the lab.
We've see, the Master Detective's presence at the scene was an indispensable part of the plan. It was how the culprit gained access to the research facility, after all. The hitman infiltrated the lab exactly as planned. And we arrived with Makoto at the same time.
Stuff went down, blah blah blah, and Master got locked up by that young guy.
I was rescued by Desuhiko and the culprit, who were disguised as peacekeepers. With the real peacekeepers rushing around, the culprit took advantage of the turmoil to sneak into the lab. But after catching up with them, the power suddenly went out, separating the culprit from the rest of the group.
The blackout itself was caused by the hitman, right? And getting separated was all part of the culprit's plan.
Right. They used the blackout as an opportunity to hide in the vents in the airlock chamber. Afterwards, we headed to the critical lab to check on the doctor's condition, just like the culprit directed us. But since that lab used a separate power supply, nothing strange had happened.
You know, one thing that doesn't make sense, Tomoko? Why would the doctor say, "Who are you?" to nobody? Was the doctor in on this as well?
Someone attacked the doctor while we were trying to talk with him over the intercom.
No one did, actually.
We had to get into the doctor's lab.
Why would the doctor prompt someone to open the door for him?
He even tried to kill you and the others with
I suppose, no, he had his own plan to escape, yeah?
Your dead bodies.
But that's oddly coincidental.
He really got you there, Master.
Doesn't even say
I don't see why you're so
I know,
happy
right?
about it. The doctor's sham made the case even more confusing. Even if we tried to get to the doctor, the critical lab was guarded by tight security. The only way through was by using an
Related, I guess.
Amapal. The culprit rode on it by emerging from their hiding place in the airlock vent and jumping onto the robot's head.
All aboard the Amapal Express.
Yeah,
First
exactly.
Stop, a shower of toxic gas. Humans can't protect themselves against the gas, but since it's not instantly fatal, it wasn't a problem. Next up, the panel chamber and high voltage shocks. One wrong move, and it was insta-death. But thanks to that stealthy escape, we got all the containers we could want. So we managed a perfect clear. The critical lab
It only
was
took me
finally
one try,
cleared.
by the way. Didn't care, it didn't
Culprit
matter.
had anticipated we would get through this way. They also knew they would die over and over as a result. The camera feed was affected when the culprit jumped on. I should have realized what was happening.
No use crying over spilled blood. On to the next thing. Where were we? Oh yeah! To open the door to the doctor's lab, Amapal had to reach out its arm and hit a switch. And when the door opened wide enough for a person to squeeze through, the killer snuck inside.
Amapal can't follow any new commands while its arm is extended, so the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
Then, the culprit boom killed the old geezer using the same knife as the hitman. Gramps was pretty much deaf, so a backstab was easy peasy.
Then, the murderer tried to leave the room before Amapal entered. But they knocked the robot over on the way out.
They then went back into the airlock chamber vent to wait for you and the others to go by.
We entered the critical lab and found the doctor's body. The culprit used that time to get out of the vent and head for the hallway.
That was when they were found by the hitman. And stabbed.
They'd already been in contact with the toxic gas, so death was inevitable. However, dying by gas would expose them as the doctor's killer. So they hired the hitman to kill them, thereby concealing any involvement.
Maybe we go after Fig next then. Maybe that's the
I guess
new
that means
next
the killer
line of
completely
the
trusted in the Master Detective's capabilities.
next chapter.
They knew those powers would get them close to the doctor. Why were they willing to die to hide the crime?
I can't say for certain. Was it his pride as a detective? Did he simply not want his friends to know? Whatever it may be, I'm prepared to face the truth. The culprit who murdered Dr. Weska, and even included his own death in the plot.
Yako Furio! It was you!
Christ.
I will expose the truth! But why? Chief Yako, why? Why didn't you ever talk to us about this? Why did it have to end this way? Why didn't you tell us? Is this really what you wanted? Can you even hear me?
It doesn't matter who it is. Exterminating the real culprit's soul and destroying the mystery labyrinth. That's why I'm here.
We're not getting any explanation for this?
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth. Stone and shining rainbow, glorious stellar spiral.
God damn it. Huh? Doesn't show that it's lagging in my... Oh, wait, never mind. It does show. Hold on. I'm waiting until they're kind of back. What is going on with my bitrate today? Christ. I hate it. It's bad. Just be OBS being a fucking dumb fuck. It's great. Sorry about that. Christ.
Master's naivete must be rubbing off on me. I mean, not even I hated Fuzzhead. That's weird. This mystery labyrinth is falling apart slower than usual.
Yeah, I need an explanation.
I wonder why.
Well, it's not. It can't be the Switch because I play via OBS, and this is not. This is the Elgato capture card. It's OBS that's dropping frames. It isn't the capture card that's doing it.
We shouldn't let our guards down yet. Do you really think we're done here?
Huh?
Do you have all of the fragments of truth that you sought?
No, I need to know why.
If so, we could just leave, right?
No, we haven't uncovered everything yet. No, are still some mysteries remaining.
Huh? What's remaining? I reaped the culprit's soul already. I know it's slow, but this place is starting to come down.
Maybe it's not directly related to this case. I don't want to leave any questions unanswered. For Chief Yako's sake.
Yeah, I need to know why.
Please, help me, Shinigami.
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you, Master. You know I can't resist helping you when you rely on me. First, we need to reveal whatever mysteries are left. That should open up a new path. Lay it all out, Master!
Are we going for the think angle, or are we going for the why angle here?
Let's work together as a team!
Oh. Alibi. Accomplice. What word did I want me to use? Associate.
Tick tock, tick tock. Twirling, twirling, twirling.
What did they want me to do?
Made it in the nick of time.
I want to know the word. I'm just gonna hit random things until I get the right start. Was it? I don't know what the word is.
This...
Oh my gosh. Christ. How far away is this last checkpoint? Please tell me it's like 2 seconds away, man. I'm gonna scream if it's like a half hour ago. Okay, thank God. What word do they want me to know here?
Master's naivete. I mean, that's...
If it's a 5-letter word.
No. No.
Huh? I reap...
Maybe, please.
Oh, first, that should...
Communicator, like the person he was messaging. Like, I need a word like that.
Out.
Yep, okay, cool. It's not accomplice. It doesn't start with an M, does it?
That's
No,
not
it
it.
doesn't. Wouldn't be a Z. What do you got, Tomiko? Oh, email. It's email. It's email. I was overcomplicating it so much.
That's right. Right.
Oh my god, this makes so much more sense. What was that shot, dude? Christ. Man.
Oh, it's a secret dungeon! The labyrinth must be breaking down so slowly because the identity of the culprit isn't the only mystery. But it's still definitely coming down.
What
so
the
you
fuck
better
was
hurry,
that
Master.
angle, dude? What the hell was that angle?
Yuma,
Christ.
I'll follow you to the end until you reach the truth.
Thank you.
Alright, well, I'm about to throttle my fucking OBS, dude. It should be fine now. I have decent bars now, but it's getting throttled, I swear to God. No, it really does.
Yuma.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
I've been thinking. Remember what the Chief's soul said? If you keep that in mind while knowing who the true culprit is, doesn't it seem like he wanted you to find the truth? Even though he was the culprit himself.
Why is that?
Maybe there's a hidden truth behind this case, and the Chief wanted us to find it.
There could be some anonymous person involved.
If Anonymous is part of this case, they must have a motive for killing Dr. Weska as well. The doctor knew about the secret dealings and was planning to flee from Kanai Ward by himself, after all. Could it be that Anonymous took advantage of Chief Yako by instigating him to commit murder?
Yes. It's unlikely the Chief just happened to kill Dr. Weska right as he was planning to flee.
If that's true, Anonymous isn't just involved in the case. They could be the mastermind, the Grey Eminence.
Gray's my 13th favorite color!
Why are you telling me that now?
Maybe.
The case is already solved. All these crimes were committed by Yako on his own. Now, get out of here.
What was that voice?
Someone's trying to stop us from solving this mystery. Now we know. The mastermind is somewhere within this labyrinth.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
This is so endgame, dude. What the fuck is this shit?
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
What's with this guy? Creepy!
We can't let this stop us. There's one more truth still hidden here. We have to find it. We need to know why the Chief committed this crime.
Thank you, Vivia. I've been asking this for an hour. Mystery Man. All right.
Get out. The case is solved. Solved. Get out. Get out. Get out.
I know what to propel.
The case is solved. Solved.
That claim doesn't hold up!
Yeah, it's not solved, buddy boy. Much as you'd like that to be the case.
No, it still isn't solved yet! I will discover who the mastermind is!
Kinda does look like that.
I will solve every mystery! I will not turn away from the truth!
Yako's the culprit. Everything is done by Yako alone. He hired Fink the slaughter artist. There's the murder weapon. We even killed the doctor. Yako acted alone.
No. That's the fakest statement.
What about this anonymous? Even if they did, you'll never find out who they are. There is nothing connecting Yako to anonymous.
Oh shit. What? Oh, the knife. I'm dumb. I should have just.
Yeah.
No.
Yako's the culprit. Everything is done by Yako alone. He hired Fink the slaughter artist. There's the murder.
Yeah, it's just the second mystery labyrinth now.
We even killed the doctor. Yako acted alone. So what about this anonymous? Even if they did, you'll never find out who they are. There is nothing connecting Yako to anonymous.
How's that not connecting?
Speaking of which...
Oh, the fucking picture.
Yako's the culprit.
Oh, the map.
Everything is done by Yako alone. He hired Fink the slaughter artist. There's the murder weapon. We even killed the doctor. Yako acted alone. So what about this anonymous? Even if they did, you'll never find out who they are. There is nothing connecting Yako to anonymous.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Sure, dude. Whatever you see.
Chief Yako tried to hide this floor plan along with that photo of himself. It was strange for him to have this in the first place. This is the link between Anonymous and the Chief.
Kill you. In the name of justice. I'll kill you. This doesn't exist! Yako wanted everything! Who cares about some map? It doesn't prove a damn thing! It has nothing to do with the doctor's murder!
Sure.
Yes. Anyone can find it!
Nope! So, wait, so you're telling me you're telling me Hell Smile and Yako were in on this?
The floor plan the Chief had was from the lab's storage.
But that room was locked. No one could enter it. It was completely sealed off.
Hold up. Okay,
Only the director
I'm
of
interested.
The Peacekeepers had access. So, the only person who could have gotten that floor plan was Peacekeeper Director Yomi.
The anonymous person who gave Chief Yako the floor plan and pushed him to commit murder was... you! The director of the Peacekeepers! Yumi Hellsmile!
Oh, fuck. Oh, this got interesting. This got real interesting.
You were the mastermind. You were pulling the strings from behind the scenes. You instigated the Chief to commit murder!
I never thought Someone as empty as me could feel so much emotion. This is the first time in my life I felt this angry.
How did you do it? What did you do to drive the chief to murder? Answer me!
I'm not telling you anything, idiot.
You know, it's so funny. I have a meeting in 40 minutes.
So
We'll get as
what
far
if
as
you
we can in
figure it
40
out?
minutes,
Who
fam.
cares? It's too late
gosh.
now, you pathetic ingrates.
Maybe we can finish it in 40 minutes. I don't know how long this part of the
Everyone
world
died
labyrinth
just
is.
as I planned.
But this
Now
is
no
intense,
one can
fam.
stand in my way. No one can lay a hand on me. You should be grateful. I'm cleaning up this city.
What did you say?
Master, I hate to admit it, but Yomi's right. We can't do anything to him here.
What do you mean?
Why not?
We manipulated Fuzzhead from behind the scenes, but he wasn't the one who murdered the doctor.
It's an indirect murder.
This mystery labyrinth is for the murder of Dr. Huesca. You can't punish Yomi.
That was some BS right there.
What can we do? He has to pay for what he did!
We can't do anything! That's why I'm freaking out too!
So, exposing the truth would be pointless? Then why have we been seeking it all this time?
The truth is meaningless. I'm in charge in Kanai Ward. I have to laugh. Who could have guessed things would go so well? Yako Furio was a pain in the ass. The only reason I kept him alive is for this moment. He didn't even realize I was manipulating him into killing the doctor for me. How stupid can you be?
Man.
You'll pay for this!
Master, time's up. The mystery labyrinth is about to
Oh
be
my,
destroyed.
I am, I'm livid.
If only we had found out what he was up to sooner, we might have been able to stop him. Still, I should be able to bring this memory back into the real world. I'll remember this confession. I'm not sure if it'll help, but I'll interrogate him once we return to the real world.
That is true,
It
yeah.
doesn't matter. I'll cover it all up.
And also, it's
You're
BS
all
that we
nothing but
can't do
scum
jack shit
beneath
about
my
this
feet.
here.
I'm untouchable. And now, I'm gonna dispose of you like the trash you are!
Damn it!
Man.
Hey, hurry up! Execute these scumbags immediately! Criminals have no rights!
You will pay for this!
What's with that look? Are you seriously going to defy me? Well,
Yeah, Makoto's the
I don't
only
care.
one that has more jurisdiction.
You're all going to die now.
But also, it's pretty,
This is real bad, Master.
it's a little bit loose on that.
Serious?
Wait. Director Yomi Hellsmile. We know all about your secret dealings with Dr. Huesca.
What? Did you say something? Maybe I'll kill the loudest one of you first. If If you have something to say, go ahead. I can't hear you. Come on, who wants to be the first to die? Damn it. Forget it. I guess I'll just kill both of you at the same time.
This guy isn't listening to a thing we say! If he was the real culprit, I'd boot kill him!
It's all going exactly how he wants. Solving the case didn't help anything.
Goodbye. Hope you enjoy the worst nightmare of your life as you die.
The only one who will be having nightmares is you.
Oh shit.
You! I thought you went back to the surface! What are you doing here?
Well, Yomi, there's something I want you to see. What do you think of this?
Boy, here we go. Take down Yomi. Project Take Down Yomi, dude. We've only just started. My boy, can Makoto be the GOAT for a real fast stack? I need him. I need this man's.
How did you get that?
Most of the secret deals you've been making over the years are listed here. Looks like someone's been cooking the books. You conspired with Dr. Weska and leaked Amaterasu's technology to other
Our
national
GOAT,
enterprises.
baby. Our GOAT.
And with the money you obtained, you bribed the right people to control this city.
Lies! You made that all up! Hey! I don't care if he is the CEO. Arrest this masked freak! We can't let this outsider barge in here and take control of this city! Capture him, execute him, chop his head off, crush his skull! What's wrong? Why are you just standing there? If you're scared, then I'll offer a bounty. Whoever kills him gets 100 million shin!
Damn. No one cares.
Why won't you obey me? He's using false information to tear the Peacekeepers apart! You want that? You'll all be out of a job! Kanai Ward is better off without people like him! This city's fallen into ruin ever since he showed up! Now follow my orders! This city doesn't belong to him. It belongs to me, the great Yomi!
Sure about that, bud?
I'm sorry, Director.
Wait, she's
Yomi.
still alive?
This city doesn't belong to anyone.
Well, when's she alive?
You... Martina, you're alive?
Makoto stopped the execution order you
Damn.
issued. I am here today, thanks to him.
Martina is right. Kanai Ward belongs to everyone who lives here. It doesn't belong to you!
Shinigami?
Probably best to stay quiet and watch for now.
Yeah, most likely.
So, you're on that freak's side now? I won't stand for this. You're a member of the Peacekeepers! I won't allow such insubordination!
Director Yomi, there's something I'd like to say to you. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to consult with a lawyer.
What?
Damn.
Your reign is over, Yomi Hellsmile. Now, everyone, arrest the offending suspect. Please, do not be too rough. Even criminals have rights.
Gee.
Damn you! Mark my words, you masked bastard! Yomi Hellsmile will be back! And when I am, I'll kill you! I'll rip you to pieces for taking everything from me! You're all dead.
Cool story, bro. By the way, bye.
As we discussed before, upon receiving his punishment, I hereby resign from my role in the Peacekeepers.
You don't have to.
I must. This is my way of taking responsibility as his accomplice. Well,
Man.
Chief Executive Makoto, I hope you will see to the rest.
Damn.
Sorry for
Did
causing so
Vivian
much
just fall
trouble.
asleep, dude?
That should settle things for now.
he was overexerting himself
what's
after all.
going on?
While the peacekeepers had their hands
Bro
full with the lab
snoozing,
incident,
dude.
I snuck into Yomi's room and looked around. And there, I found this file. It's all thanks to you.
Don't tell me. You meant to bring us here to be a decoy from the start?
It was all just a series of coincidences.
Looks like I wasn't able to die once again. Well, at least things worked out.
Damn, I really wish you'd shot me
That
before
was
getting
really
arrested. That's
dangerous.
crazy.
I thought you were done for.
And we could talk to Yako. And shit, dude. Well, I suppose that's where we will end it for today because I have to run to that meeting of mine. Tuesday may be the finale of this game. I'm not sure if there's another chapter. We'll find out. Though in the meantime, I'll be back Friday. Same time, not same time as today, but regular time, 4 p.m. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and thanks for joining on this journey here. Cause damn, today was something, wasn't it? Shit. All right, y'all take care now. You know, yeah, I'm curious about the others too. We'll find out on Tuesday next week. Peace, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. True, exactly, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. We'll find out on the Tuesday. Ciao, ciao for now.